Hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Tomb Raider 4 The Last Revelation. This is August 115 speaking. My goodness gracious, it feels like this is the only thing I have been saying for days now. Let me welcome you to our 7th run through the coastal visit. Again, this is going to be a very uneventful one. It's simply a transition from our 3rd visit into Alexandria to have an optional chat with Jean-Yves before we enter the Lost Library, because once we do, we will have missed out on an opportunity to trigger this conversation. So again, our task right now, and by the way, in your inventory screen you will have the crowbar definitely, you might or might not have the left gauntlet, depending on if you picked it up before using the coastal ruins exit from the Temple of Poseidon or not. You can also leave it for later, you will not mess up anything, because you need to pick it up in order for the door to open up to be able to continue into the Lost Library. The same place Jean-Yves warned us about, so it's very appropriate we discuss it with him first, before going any further. Now, thankfully you can take heart knowing that we will not be repeating this pattern over and over. It's basically the penultimate time we are returning. There is just one more detail like this we will have to take in the future, but thankfully that will be the one and only time. I swear, by the time I'm done with Alexandria, I will feel like I have pretty much from start to finish done an LP for an entirely separate game, or at least an expansion to Tomb Raider game, something along those lines. It's absolutely enormous. I think the video count, and I'm not yet sure, I will see once I will have uploaded all of them, but I believe the video count will be around 24 videos just for this one region. It's insane. Okay. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've shown you this yet, but you can jump on this piece of roof over here, but it's a bit immersion breaking because of the clipping here, just blackness, darkness, the rear part of the coastal ruins does not show, but you can admire the sunset, so there is some counter value at least. And yes, I intentionally didn't want to enter the Temple of Poseidon the same way we left it, because I just want to spice things up a little. So again, let's use the completely pointless, arbitrary and optional opening in the roof over here to drop down. And now basically down the ramp we go into the iron grate that we have already opened from the behind. So it's as easy as that. Down the ladder. Okay, and around the corner here I'm gonna stop, because this one more step is gonna take us back to the Temple of Poseidon. So again, just a brief look at the statistics. By now in the coastal ruins we have found 11 out of 14 items, we have killed all 5 enemies, and we have still not discovered the one and only secret, which will contain the 3 missing items. We will, however, get our hands on those items and that secret next time we'll be in coastal ruins, so that's at least something to look forward to. With that in mind, let me take up the final save slot, which, wow, I'm again gonna have to refresh, and I will see you guys next time, again very briefly just for transitional purposes, in the Temple of Poseidon.